Hi everybody, it's Susan Phelps.
And I'm Judy Atari.
And today we're at the Berkshire Hathaway Florida Realty Lakewood Ranch office, which is where Judy lives. And we're going to give you various pieces of information for our September update. It was Judy's idea that we try and gather some information about communities that are still selling to-be-built lots.
Or are back to selling to-be-built lots.
Right, instead of just specs. And this is sort of transitioning. So we've got some different communities to talk about.
Yep.
So don't go away and subscribe.
And like.
And we'll be right back. Thanks for watching. So go for it, Judy. What have you got to talk to about?
So mine, of course, focus on Manatee, North Manatee County, and my favorite beloved Parrish and Palmetto. To begin with, Taylor Morrison, Artisan Lakes, Esplanade community. They currently have 16 to-be-built lots available to sell. These lot prices range from $18,400 to $46,745. So depending on premium qualities like lakes or corners, things like that. Your all-in range, I'm giving some references on what their inventory homes have been selling for. You're probably going to be all in around $500,000 to $1 million up there. And that's for a 2 to 5 bedroom house for about just under 1,800 square feet to just over 2,900 square feet, just to give you that. They are also offering a few quick move-in homes. The community is about 6 years old, so they are selling in their final phases there.
But we snagged one.
We got one, our lovely customer got one last week. What a fun couple they were.
And their budget was held,
right?
Five plus,
yep.
mid-fives.
And they had some great incentives for them, even in a cash deal.
Right.
And I wanted to mention that Esplanade, they do have many upgrades based on their base homes.
Right.
And their amenity center, I just love going over there because it really feels like a private club. It feels like you are somewhere special.
Yeah.
Love that. And then right by the Esplanade community is the Taylor Morrison Eves Bend community at Artistry Lakes. And that is the non-gated side. They have to-be-built lots in all of their lot sizes that they offer. So in the 42-foot lots, there are 3. One of these is a really nice big corner lot that you don't see very often. There are 7 in the 52-foot lots, and there are 19 in the 62-foot lots.
Wow.
If I have that right. It may be 19 total, but I think it's 19. And they're also offering quick moving homes.
That size lot, that 62-foot lot, was almost, in Sarasota and Sky Ranch, for the longest time, that just didn't exist.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I hope I have that 19 right. It was either 19 total or 19 on 62.
Well, regardless.
But anyhow, they've got some 60-foot lots available.
Yeah.
And they built a really nice home. I would say that side of the community is a little more family focused. They've got a really fun playground, and they've got a really pretty zero entry pool and things like that. So it's a nice fun community as well.
Okay. So I'm going to start south and talk about Beachwalk. Beachwalk continues with selling specs and lots for to be built. For instance, they have a Mystique that was all in for $556,000, $555,000.
Wow.
And a Prestige on a turtle lot. Now, the turtle lot, as you think, you can't build on turtle lots, but basically what it is it's a turtle lot preserve in back of this area. So you know that nobody's going to be building back there. The gopher tortoise.
Gotcha.
And the gopher tortoise is really interesting. You wouldn't think so much about a gopher tortoise until you realize that there's like 300 species of insects and animals that live in the burrows that the gopher tortoises make, so they're protected.
Don't touch them.
Don't touch them. And builders, they have to pay to relocate them. And it's an enterprise.
Yeah.
They can bring them to my house. They can pay me.
There you go.
But at any rate, back to Beachwalk. There are lots that they're releasing for to-be-built homes, in the 35 to 50K range for villas, and 43 to 100 for the other series. You know, there are some really nice water lots and some pretty lots around that big lake that the amenity center is on. But if you want to get involved with a to-be-built, that's a possibility. And they also have base prices listed: $401,000 for a contour, which is 1,405 square feet, and $672 for a big stellar, which is 2,483 square feet. Now, last month they had incentives up to $9,000 for financing if you use Pulte's lending arm, and up to $20,000 for to-be-builts. Now, that may change tomorrow.
Yeah.
We just don't know yet.
And what city is Beachwalk in?
Inglewood.
Inglewood, thank you. I know you said south.
Yes, and also in Inglewood is Boca Royale, which is a Neil community. By the way, Beachwalk is a Devasta community. Neil builds in Boca Royale. Boca Royale has been established there for some time, and they just bought more land and opened up a new phase in the back, and they're doing specs and to-be-builts. I have a customer that just closed, well, not closed, but they just pulled together a deal with the rep there that I'm afraid to tell you about it because it's not going to happen again, but they're very customer oriented. You know, they wanted to get this person what they wanted, so they found a fresh spring to be built with a lot premium of $17,000, which is really good. And then the options that they wanted and so forth brought them up to the mid-fives, which is unbelievable. So there's some real...
in Sarasota County.
Yeah, in Sarasota County. So they're hopefully going to extend their incentive, which was up to $50,000 on to-be-builts.
Wow.
I know, it's just unbelievable. So that's the South County update that I have for you.
Okay, so we are going to continue in North Manatee and in Parrish. And William Ryan Homes, different from Ryan Homes.
Right.
William Ryan Homes at Cross Creek. They still have some lots left. They have 7 to-be-built lots and 2 quick move-in lots. They really did focus on they maintain doing to-be-builts. In August, they were offering up to $40,000 in incentives, so we expect them to still do something for September. And these are for homes that generally have 3 to 5 bedrooms. The William Ryan Homes at Cross Creek have a lot of luxury items already included.
They are
in
a
their
luxury
base.
builder.
Yeah.
For a smaller builder that does, production building.
Yeah.
They do a nice job.
Yeah, and the homes out there, some of the stuff they include is a 3-car garage, smart home technology. They're all natural gas for our chefs out there, and impact glass on the base house, which is something you don't see very often. But just the amount of lighting and different things they do, you get a lot of house for your money, and they really are a kind of a next level house. They're beautiful. Mm-hmm. And then William Ryan Homes also has T. Olive Terrace at the Fairways, which is off Moccasin Wallow on I-75, and it's near the Mock Golf Course. And
the Mock Golf Course.
The Mock.
You're gonna have to explain.
The Mock is off Moccasin Wallow, and it's got this great little water moccasin logo. It used to be the Fairways or Imperial Lakes, but it's just a public course, and there are some members, so I guess that's semi, but it's a very casual course and opportunity to go get some holes in. But anyhow, the T. Olive Terrace has it's a very small community. It has 66 lots. It has no amenities, like no public pool, but the lots do have room for pools. And they currently have 7 to-be-built lots. 3 of them will have lake views, and those 3 homes can accommodate a 3-car garage. And they have 7 inventory homes. They're still developing their model, so we haven't been out there to do a video yet for you. They do have impact glass as well, like the other William Ryan communities, and other upgraded features. The base prices for these homes start around $379,000. Current quick move-in homes, just to give you an idea, ranging from $474,000 to $559,000. No CDD and a very low HOA, which is more or less just.
Right, that's why you don't have so many amenities.
Yep, just taking care of the public areas. But they're very nice homes, and they're in a nice affordable range. Anyhow, so look for us to do a video from there soon as that model's done.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yep.
So I have an update on Aqua. This is in Manatee County. It's over by the IMG Academy. The location is great for people that might be going to school, kids going to school at Manatee.
It's more towards the beach.
Florida, no, what is it? The State
College of Florida.
State College of Florida. Used to be called Manatee Community College.
Yes.
That's where I started my college career. So, anyway, we're looking at Aqua. Aqua has a great example of one of their spec homes. It's a saffron plum. It's what they're calling feature homes, okay? And it's on lot 26. It's a small community, very, very unique community. It has that beautiful, isn't it, 8 acres for the pool?
Something, yeah, it's
for
enormous.
the lagoon.
Lagoon pool.
The Crystal Blue Lagoon. Check out that video. That's really cool. So we have that saffron plum, which is priced at $936,203. Sounds a little pricey, but when you see the difference in the style and quality of medallion builds, you can understand why. Because it really is unusual, and they're doing that courtyard concept.
Yep, they're all around a courtyard.
Right, and you can, in that courtyard is either a pool or hardscape, so it's very unique. But they are doing to-be-builts, and the lots are ranging from 90 to 200,000, and that's all about location in the community. Also, Sapphire Point. Sapphire Point has some great options. Sapphire Point in the northeast quadrant of Lakewood Ranch off of Eline Road. Now their base prices for a small little Crestwood 2-2 starts at $405, and then they go all the way to the 5-bedroom Yorkshire that's priced at $671. They're releasing lots. The lots range from 35 to 175, depending on the location and the community, for those that want to do a to-be-built. The QMI, all these acronyms.
Yes.
Quick move-ins in the garden series last month had $15,000 to $27,000 off of the price. So they're still looking at lower than market rate financing that's available, but the garden series with those discounts was really a great opportunity. We'll see if that continues in September.
So I'm going to continue on with the Pulte Del Webb family. And the first one is Del Webb Bayview. If you remember, we focused on Gen U, where they have a lot of like low entry transitions from garage to the home and into the showers and things like that.
All right, so, we did a video on that.
Yep, so look for that video. It's a very active adult community. You are still able to choose to-be-builts. Currently, I checked with our friends there this week, and currently they're guessing about a 9 to 10 month process, which is better than the 14-month that it used to be. And they are, for August, they were offering up to $18,000 on most home sites. We expect them to do some type of incentive in September. They have one quick move-in Mystique, which is the most popular model they sell in any of their communities around here. And they've got one Mystique that's offering a $25,000 incentive quick move-in.
Like off the price?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
And the community will be offering new homes for several more years, so we have an opportunity there. But it is also near I-75 and Moccasin Wallow Road in the kind of north part of Parrish. Anyhow, so there's tons of great options. They have villas there, they have single family homes. In North River Ranch, just east of there, their Pulte community is just about sold out in the Brightwood community. Currently, there are only 2 to-be-built lots available, and these will accommodate a Regal series homes. So it's the video we did recently. So that's going to be a Drayton, a Morris, or a Trailside floor plan. They are also offering 14 quick move-in homes. Only 2 of those are going to be Mystiques. After that, you won't be able to get a Mystique up there. That's brand new. And there's a few other signature series, which are their larger lots. And as a reminder, when you're in North River Ranch, you get to use all of the amenities. So you can use the smaller pool in, is it Northfield? But at Bright River Ranch, you've got the outdoor fitness center. You've got kind of like an arcade room. You've got a pool, a fitness center, and a big yard if you have kids and you just want to let them run loose and play soccer with the neighborhood. There's a huge area to do that. And they have trails. So anyhow, they're almost out of North River Ranch and they're doing quite well. And then Pulte Magnolia Ranch, we did a video from there as well.
We've done videos on all these.
And that is also in Parrish. That's off Upper Manatee River Road. So we've talked a little bit about Fort Hammer. It's just over the Manatee River. It's the south side of the Manatee River. And there are a total of 72 home sites. They are just over halfway sold there. So they've got about 38 sold. There are currently 6 to-be-built sites, and you can choose from 6 different home designs. They're also offering 5 quick move-in homes. And as a point of reference, those quick move-in homes run from about $524,000 to about $668,000 right now. And none of the lots have a home directly behind the other. So you're either on the perimeter, like the outside of the community, or you back up to a pond. Super low HOA. It's a private community, gated, and no CDD. However, there are no community amenities either.
Well, it's just a small 72 home site community.
Yeah, but this is a community that most of the home sites will accommodate a pool at your home.
Oh, yeah, right.
So you have a low HOA, private gated, no CDD.
No CDD.
Great options of homes, and in a really nice spot where a lot of things are happening.
Right. Yeah, people don't understand that when you go into a smaller community, if that's what draws you, don't expect amenities.
Right.
Because the amenities have to be paid for by the HOA fees that residents are charged.
Right.
So if you only have 72 families and you have all these amenities, then your HOA is going to be out the roof.
Yeah, it's going to be too hard. Yeah, not enough homes to support it.
So it fits a lot of people's lifestyle.
And with Pulte, we've got enough communities from Manatee and Sarasota County that you can find the small community, the larger, the huge community, and get what you need.
And we did a video, it was included in the Brightwater video about some of Pulte's building code, not codes necessarily, but their methods, their techniques of building that are really impressive.
Yeah, the water barriers and the things that, just the technology that's come into home building now.
Right.
And they had a great display for us to share with you.
And they've gotten this award, I think it was a 2021 award for the greenest builder, something like that.
That's neat.
Yeah. Because of all those techniques.
There you go.
Okay, so are you about done?
I have one more.
Go ahead.
So we have talked about Maronda for Isles at Bayview. They are not currently selling there anymore. They've sold out of their lots, and the Isles at Bayview is at I-75 Moxonwall as well. They are focusing on completing the current homes there. We might see more from them in the fourth quarter. However, they do have 5 lots available in Glen Creek, which is more towards Middle or West Bradenton. So there are some Maronda homes, if you had your eye on one, that you might be able to fit in there. But other than that, we have calls out to a few other communities that we haven't connected with. So when we get those, we'll give you that next update.
I have one more note, which is from Artistry. And this is the most unusual incentive that I've ever heard about. And it's for people that are already under contract and building there. And because they put a pause, they did this last December, they put a pause on building in Cresswind and in Artistry.
So this is Coulter.
This is Coulter, thank you. And they have put a pause because they're trying to catch up, which I really appreciate because they're not taking any contracts and overwhelming their labor force there. But this incentive is for people that are already purchasers, and you can be entitled to a credit on any amount equal, how does this go? On any amount over the required deposit, and you get 3%.
Oh.
You earn 3%. For instance, if you put another $50,000 on top of your 20% deposit or 10%, whatever it is, I think it's 10 actually, while
While you're waiting,
your money's that you're going to put down on there anyway, if you're financing, you get 3%.
That's
And
nice.
this is the best part, it's taken off the top of the price.
Oh.
So guess what?
That's
You have fewer taxes.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's really unusual. So just another note
They're getting very
about a
creative.
builder that, you know, is doing things a little differently. I think they're probably going to pick back up building, and I don't know if they're going to do it in September or not. That would be tomorrow. I have to wait till tomorrow to find out. So Judy, what we could probably go on for another hour, but let's wrap it up here.
Okay. I would just say if people have been holding off or waiting, this might be a great time because we actually are having availability and continuing incentives. I know we haven't been super specific on the incentives, but they do change and tweak them each month. But we're seeing great incentives. We're seeing actual homes that you can get into within a year. A lot of the quick move-ins you can get into in a month or a quarter.
By the end of the year.
End of the year. There's a lot of that happening. I know Willow Walk, we talked a little bit about Inland Homes Willow Walk. They still have some quick move-in homes that are raring to go. And there are aisles at Bayview about the beginning of the year. So there's a lot coming. But if you were waiting for things to go down or have homes available, we're kind of there right now.
Right.
We don't expect things to go drastically backwards from what we're hearing. Again, everything changes, it's real estate, but.
Yeah, my crystal ball's been broken for some time now. So we only are imparting information to you that we're aware of from the builders, and they're calling the shots.
Yep,
So
yep.
keep in touch.
Yep. And if a builder's representative tells you they don't know, they don't know. They don't have that answer.
Yeah, they're not trying to pull any strings or anything like that. So just keep in touch, subscribe, send us some comments. I'd love to wake up and see those comments.
It's fun to get comments, yep. And we have met, by the way, thank you for everybody who has contacted us, because we've met some of the funnest people recently.
Yeah.
And we are very appreciative.
Yeah. Okay, so until the next time, bye-bye.